Time. I'm so used to telling y'all Rich Rising good morning. It is 7:09. Welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Let me know when you are in the room in the chat. Okay, we're diving straight into it, and I have to say before I dive straight into this raw reading, because I didn't pre-pull any cards, I just have to tell you guys how inspired I was through a conversation with a person that I truly consider to be a friend. We had a 3-hour conversation today, my girl Kenya and I, and really just inspiring because it reminded me of a lot of the conversations that I've had with many of y'all, right? Those of you that I have been able to meet and have the opportunity to do readings for. I know for a fact energy does not lie. It does not lie. It is not a game. What you put out is what you shall receive, especially if you believe in yourself and just all that you can do. And I'm telling you, when I tell you we were on the phone for 3 hours, we were on the phone for 3 hours talking about all kinds of shit. But at the end of it, it came down to us being on the same level, even more. You know what I mean? Us having this like aha moment. And I want to say the first thing that prompted me to your reading was understanding a lot of you are coming out of a very traumatizing, dark place. And you know, if you aren't necessarily going through that right now, I feel like it's a place that you've been. It's recognizable. It's something that you've, you know what I'm saying, experienced. And a lot of you have come very far is what Spirit is telling me. We have Meme Lord, right? And this is a person who I think is being watched, of course, through, you know, by a lot of people. But I also feel like you're a leader, you're a creator, you're someone who will always lead the pack and people hate you for it. People can't stand that you are, you know, just as random as you are. You're always putting on, I mean, you're creating shit that people can't help but to tap into. You're doing shit people wouldn't typically look to do. And we have impulsive buyer. Now, this is a person who is overwhelmed for sure. I feel like a lot of you are overwhelmed with, you know, just getting things together, you know, having a better structure to your money, your finances. It doesn't feel like, you know, many of you are in the best position right now as far as making sure that you can actually get things done because money is low. You're not there forever. You're not going to stay there forever. Right now, there has been, yesterday was a crazy ass day. I don't know who else had a crazy ass day, but that's what it was. When Kenny and I were talking, we were like, what the fuck? We went through some shit yesterday, and it was the 999 portal. It was 999. And it was crazy when I realized what was happening. I realized that there was a major shift happening and things were like unfolding before my eyes. And when I say that the tongue is very powerful, I mean the things that you truly speak, the things that you ask for, the mind is just as powerful. When you put those two together, things start to unfold and it's like, oh shit. Am I really prepared for what it is that I'm asking? You better be every single time. And so knowing that the portal had opened yesterday, knowing that we just experienced the blood moon, there was a major shift twice. It was being able to release and being able to attract. And when you have both of those things going on at one time, it's very difficult to understand exactly what you're experiencing because you are going through a very transitional pull. You're exchanging a lot of energy in many different directions and it's like, okay, hold on, things are moving too quick. So I don't know who else had a very awkward day yesterday. If you had an awkward day, raise your fucking hands in the comments. But it was really, really crazy. Let me go ahead and acknowledge you guys because y'all know that's what I like to do. What's up, King? He said, yeah. What's up, Haley? Locks Loves. Hi, babe. Ryan. Hello. I legit just put my headphones on, got a notification come up, period, because you're dedicated. We're in this together. Hi, Toy Son. Oh my God, I haven't seen Toy Son in a long ass time. I literally was just talking to Moo Moo. Perfect. Hi, Nico. Victor. Okay, we're jumping back into it. So Going back to a lot of you guys who have gone through, I'm talking about very hard times, whether it was, you know, crazy ass situations with family, whether it's been you trying to figure out what your career and lifestyle looks like, who, you know, who's really down for you as far as relationships and friendships. You've been going through a lot emotionally lately. And I think now more so than ever, because you're reaching a very different point in life where for many of you, it's not about the partying, the drinking, the smoking. It's not about any of that. It's about being able to be in your bag. It's about being able to really be like, I'm establishing something for myself, not just for myself, but you know, to be comfortable. We do have Sophie Theyll. I don't even like the idea of reading the what's on the cards. I just like to tell y'all what the fuck they mean to me. So we have Hungry Beast. Again, this is somebody who is not playing any games. I think so many of you are tired of having to repeat yourself. And I think so many of you are tired of having to deal with weird shit from all different areas. It's like, can I finally just come into contact with something and someone who's going to make me feel like I'm not crazy, you know, like I'm not different. But the reality of it is you're an Aquarius. You are different. You've always been different. I feel like a lot of you have gone through the hardest of times connecting with people as it is. You know what I'm saying? And so you're at a point, like I said, where it's like, okay, things are changing for the better and I'm not going to allow anything to fuck up my peace. Now, being watched, I know I brought that up to you guys. I think that there's definitely someone here who wants to know a little bit more about you than you give a fuck about, of course, telling. You are who you are, and I don't think it's a secret. I don't think anyone in this room right now is looking to please anybody else, but there's someone here looking to have more of an understanding as to who you are because they feel they fucked up. That was very specific. I don't know what they did, what they said, but you've cut the cord and you've moved on. And when I say you moved on quick. There is the Three of Pentacles energy, delays. Okay, someone feeling like they don't no longer have the access to you. Who did you cut off and why? Doesn't even matter why. They did something. I know for a fact. They did something, it didn't sit well with you, and life moves the fuck on. Someone here thought that you were going to be stuck. Someone thought you were never going to be able to break through a certain cycle or situation, really look to control you through a certain situation as well. This is a person who felt like you were only going to be as big as they say or thought you were, right? Like, you're only going to maneuver if they put you in position to maneuver. Fucking newsflash, buddy. That person is having a hard time flourishing themselves. That person is going through such a very karmic exchange right now that you're benefiting to life more than this person. So karma is hitting a lot of people hard, which is pushing people back into your space, trying to get into a space where they can collect your energy. You guys have a lot of energy vampires. People who want to be around you to recharge themselves, but don't have the best intentions. I think family is important right now. There's been a loss for someone. I do see an ending to a situation, and this has been weighing on somebody's mind. I think even in the time of supporting someone that you truly love or people that you truly love, a close friend, family member, I do know that there has been a loss for somebody here, and it was a loss for everybody. I'm going to just say it because I've experienced this a lot more than I expected to as an adult. You aren't really disconnecting from the spirit of a person. We're going to dive a little deep. We're diving a little deep. You're not disconnecting from the spirit of a person. The only thing that we truly desire is to have the physical back from people. When people leave this earth and they transition on to, you know, just a different realm, it's hard to believe that we no longer get to have conversations with people and, you know, we no longer get to see them smile and do all of these things. And I feel very heavy on the you've lost somebody that meant something to you, or someone close to you has lost someone close to them, which is close to you. So it's just this trickle, you know, domino effect of emotion flowing around. But I feel like with your strength and your energy, your conversation is very comforting to someone here. I think through this situation, there are a lot of lessons being learned, again, in lifestyles needing to be changed. But I will say, you know, life is something that can be snatched from you, and that's the reason why you, being you, have come to terms with needing to meet yourself at a higher level quickly. You know what I mean? It's not that you're running out of time. A lot of you feel like you're running out of time on someone else's account. People can't make you feel like you are being delayed because shit doesn't work out for them. What doesn't work out for the next person may not work out for you, but something else will. You know what I mean? And I do think that there's been people around you to make you feel like you have to live your life according to their beliefs and how they get things done. Someone making you feel guilty, whether this is a mother, you know, some type of relationship with a parent. There's someone who made someone feel like they needed to kind of bow down to them. And it's not an energy that I really like. But either way, you're making it out of a fucked up cycle. Whether that's where you come from, where you was living, like, you've always wanted more. You've always wanted bigger and better, right? And it was always something, I think, that kind of, you know, made people look at you a little different. But it's like, you don't have to believe in what I believe in because it's my belief for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the comments are talking about. Hi, Joseph. Terrence, this whole week has been crazy. Good night from Toronto. He said 35. No, I'm not 35. The door is closed. You. Not my number. No, we can subscribe to your channel. Perfect. Subscribe to my channel. I love it. Become a part of the family. King, you're fucking kicking everybody out. What are they saying that you don't like? His ass is kicking everyone out. Cool. So we dive deep. We have 3, 4, and 9 showing up on the board. I don't know if these numbers mean something to you. I don't know if many of you maybe have Scorpio. I'm seeing Gemini as well as Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius. There's a lot of fire going on in someone's life, okay? Someone losing sleep over you. Fuck. It's always someone doing something to my Aquarius. When are they going to learn their lesson? When are people going to understand that at some point, baby, they are missing out on a good thing? And honestly, I feel that is exactly what they feel in this moment. Someone feels like I fucked up a really good thing, and I want to learn how to get to a point where I can be good for Aquarius. Truth of the matter is, for some of you, this person is never going to be good for you because they always are going to be stuck in their ways, and adapting for this person is very difficult. This is a person who was coming from a very unstructured place, a very all over the place dynamic when it comes to being stable, right? Having to probably jump from couch to couch or living with different family members, things like that. And so though we cannot blame this person for going through a very different phase in life, it just has transpired into their adulthood to where generally I think that this person just has a hard time understanding how to live. You know what I'm saying? Having a hard time understanding how to adapt to your way of loving. And a lot of you aren't putting that pressure on anybody. A lot of you aren't, he said, get it, King. A lot of you aren't putting pressure on people anymore to really understand you. It's either like you either do or you don't, right? Because I think many of you come with a very straightforward approach to things. Many of you are very just honest, head on, and very comfortable with being who you are in front of all kinds of people. And so people are learning to adapt to you. I think that many of you start to regroup with old connections, whether this is, you know, maybe a previous relationship or, you know, even friendships. But I feel like because everyone that you do re-encounter or reconcile certain situations with, this person or these people are also looking to build in a different light. So you guys are meeting each other at a very safe space and time. But there are people that you have to cut cords with. You cannot be afraid to let people go in order for yourself to grow. We're no longer holding on to the things that hold us back, or the people who feel like they want to hold us back because they want us to suffer with them. We're not suffering for shit. You don't have to suffer. You go through enough as it is, taking on all the responsibilities that you take on. So we have the 4 of Wands coming through as well as the 9 of Swords. Okay, again, this is a person, I kid you not, who is losing sleep. No longer do you lose sleep because you finally get what you want. There's a commitment being made here. There's a new commitment being made here. There's someone really coming in, someone who typically doesn't make promises, but this is a promise that I feel this person is really taking seriously, because it has nothing to just do with committing to you. It has everything to do with this person wanting to commit to themselves in a different way. You've always been the person that someone here wanted. Yikes. You've always been the one that someone here wanted. Someone here has always had an eye or a heart on for you, if I'm being honest. This is someone who's always puts you on a pedestal higher than other people. I do feel like a lot of you have, when we talk about loss, I think many of you have gone through a situation where you lost the love of your life. It's something that's been tearing you apart. So dating is very difficult. For my married couples, this is you finding a level of sexiness back with your partner. Because if I'm being honest, things are not ever going to be perfect in a relationship. Ever. Some people make the shit look really, really good. But I can guarantee the people who make it look really, really good have gone through just as many downs as they have ups. Now, we always want to, of course, be better and learn from these situations, but it's never going to be peachy. I mentioned it in the beginning, like, if I didn't, I feel like I did. When you start dating a person or you even become friends freshly with a person, it's always cute. It's always sweet. It's like, oh my God, I fucking love you. But then you run into those gray areas where it's like, I can't stand you. Doesn't mean I don't love you. I just cannot stand you. Like, you're really, I'm talking about what do they say? Grinding my gears. Crazy as fuck. You guys need to handle that. Y'all need to handle that. You guys need to get to a space where you're no longer allowing other people's faulty ass way of handling shit to dictate how you know, maneuver in certain situations. I feel like there's a lot of love taking place here. I feel like a lot of you just want to be in love. A lot of you just want to be able to have a good time in whatever space that you are dedicating your time to. Like, when it comes to work, we talked about many of you going through a very unclear space, you know, going through a very unclear idea as to what's going to happen in a certain space around certain people. And that sometimes trickles and follows you home. So now the dynamic of your home is becoming weird because you just don't have a clear mind outside of those doors. You have to be able to understand the level in which you balance these things out. So many of you are getting ready to encounter dope ass shit in the sense of new opportunities, okay? Spirit, I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. They don't even understand what's getting ready to happen. We have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. What do you mean? The battle is over. The battle is over. Feeling like shit isn't working out, things not being done on time, people not showing up for you, all of that shit comes to an end. You no longer have to worry about the delay. I just said it. Okay, this is a blessing in disguise. There's a reason why certain things didn't work out. There's a reason why people are acting weird. So that way you can separate yourself. There's a lot of weird shit going on with people. There's a lot of mishaps happening, and it's kind of like, why are things happening? Many of you have been in that space recently, very confused as to why things are happening the way that they're happening, because you're not doing anything to cause the problem. And you don't have to. You don't have to. All you need to do is work yourself through the process, and shit will start to either fall in line or fall out of line. You are not to even think about manipulating what the goal looks like and where you're going. Ignore them. He said, damn, black girls are so pretty. There is new love coming in. There is new love coming in, which is why this is very relevant to you taking on a new opportunity, a new journey. I will say that this last love for many of you was very difficult. I feel like a lot of you, as usual, put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. You probably unfold a lot quicker, you know, than most, because again, Aquarius, we just love love. That's what we do. We, you know, are like fucking FBI agents on top of matchmakers. Like, we just know shit. And I think in the most previous relationship for many of you, it just became very uneven, inadequate energy, right? It felt like this person was looking to be more in competition with you rather than being a partner and being, you know, your plus one. This person was an opponent, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you do run into something in someone. You know what I'm saying? With the Six of Swords energy, this is turning a boat out of troubled waters. You finally leave a situation in order for a situation that is meant for you to come in. There's new love coming through. My Aquarius want to know what this love looks like. Thank you. No hesitation. God damn. Damn it. Definitely someone who's not playing about you, but this is also a person who works really, really hard. Someone here has a lot of money. Okay, but I do feel like they know what to do with that money, and the money doesn't shape them into who they are. But I feel like a lot of people in their life, in their space, are around them for that, and they just want someone who just wants to come and be of light to their situation. Whoever you encounter, we do have the Three of Swords energy. This did come out in the reverse, but if we want to look at it from a positive standpoint, this is you going from a broken heart to really falling in love with someone who understands how to fix it. But this is also someone I think that comes with a broken heart. Again, we're not trauma bonding. We're not falling in love with people just because we've gone through fucked up situations. No. If you run into that, stop. If you run into that, stop and reevaluate, what the hell am I doing? Do I really like you? Do you really like me? But I can assure you that whoever is coming in to say, it's coming in to say, you know what, I've been through some shit. I no longer want to go through this shit. I want someone to just love me, rock with me, go through the journey. And I feel like you really want the same. Someone here is like, we do have the full card coming out with the Queen of Pentacles energy. And baby, I kid you not, we have the Ten of Cups. There's someone, whoever you're encountering, for many of you, is coming out of a situation very, very fresh. This is a very fresh ending for this person, but they are so attracted to you. They see what it is that you're capable of bringing, not only to a table, but to their life in a positive way. Conversations could have taken place. I do feel like a lot of you know this person already, but this is someone, again, as we mentioned in the beginning, who was ready to make a commitment that they really couldn't make in previous situations. You make this person want to be better. You make this person want to follow through with what it is that they say, so their actions match what it is that they say. You make this person think about life in a different way than they've ever been able to. Like, this person was thinking very small before getting with you. Your entire aura and demeanor strikes them to be a better person, whether they're in their masculine or feminine energy. I feel like a lot of you, for my ladies, especially for my feminine energy, a lot of you just want to be soft. I tell my man this all the time. I want to be soft. Let me be a woman. Let me be in my true form. I am not to get buck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no punk now. But growing up, I feel like a lot of people were like, oh my God, Kia's just like, you know, to herself. She don't really be, you know, they assume that it ain't in me. But I just don't like being that person. So many of us have to get back to being in our natural state. So many people have made you feel like you gotta be so damn aggressive and keep that guard up. And many of you have gone through with the Eight of Wands having that guard up. We have the Hangman coming through, and we also have the Ten of Wands. This is a person going through struggle after struggle because they were never understood by people. Why are we looking to prove a point to people? This person coming in for many of you, when it comes down to new love, new friendships, new relationships, rebuilding things, this is a good dynamic. This is a better space than it's ever been before. A lot of you are getting ready to transition into not only a stable place in financial stability, but it's going to be a community, a compatible community. I love the idea of being able to know that I'm able to go and get to a bag, and I'm able to come back and have people in my corner who really just support me and ain't hating on me. Now, you will have haters. You're going to constantly have haters. Like I said, we mentioned people watching you from a distance. This is going to happen because you're the star of the deck, Aqua. Who the fuck can miss you? No one can miss you. When you look out into the sky at night and you notice that blinking ass star in the middle of other stars, baby, that's literally Aquarius. You are the North Star. Like, you can't miss that diamond in the sky at all. Like, you're gonna see me every time. What you do with that visual is what you do with that visual, but it doesn't change that star from always being the star. It doesn't stop that star from shining the brightest in the sky. Like I said, you're one of a kind. And like, to my analogy, there's that one star that shines just a little harder than the others. Doesn't mean other people aren't stars. You're just not supposed to dim your light to match those other stars. Does that make sense? Put a fucking star in my comments if you feel that. Put a star in my comments if you feel that. I shocked myself with that one. God damn it. I wish I would have told myself that a couple weeks ago. I love that. Spirit came swinging with that one. Oh my God. I don't know who Jizzo is. Can you show your fun meds? Get out of here. Get Bruce James out of here, whoever that is. I need to make some new moderators. Who wants to be a moderator? King needs help out here. You stumbled into KFC. Oh my gosh. I'm straightforward with my honesty. I guess it rubs people the wrong way who aren't living in their full truth. Absolutely. 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 That shit right there tells me that you, Tyson, what are you talking about? That shit tells me right there that you understand, again, who you are. When I tell you, I had to put it on my vlog because I was vlogging a little bit before I actually started this reading. If you're not following my vlog, go ahead and tune into that. My crazy ass Aquarius life is my analogy to my vlog because I'm a true Aquarius in true form. I'm February 3rd, and when I tell you I get hit from all different angles, it's so much shit going on for me. It's so much shit going on for me. So I do feel like, help me out over there too. But the conversation ended up leading to the point of people are very shocked when they find out that you are who you say you are. People are shocked when they find out you wasn't bullshitting them. Anybody in this room, we got 37 thumbs up. Can we get some more? We got 45 people in the room. Go ahead and get us to 40 thumbs up if you feel what the fuck I'm saying. People can't stand that you are really who you say you are. They think that you be bullshitting. They think that you be lying about shit. They think that there's no way Aquarius is as blessed as they are and shit just be working out for Aquarius. Like, the people around some of you right now are so intrigued, but they envy your ability to just be as blessed as you are. People can't stand the fact that you just like make shit happen. Shit just works out for you. I say that to people all the time. I don't have to worry about a fuck thing. Naturally, as a human, I stress myself because I work very hard and I have certain things that I want to see accomplished in a certain amount of time, baby. But things are going to work out for me always. They're always going to work out for me. And there's not going to be a person that can make me feel otherwise. Things are going to make a way. There's going to be some type of path for me to walk through smoothly, through bumpy, ridiculous distractions, roadblocks. I'm always going to make myself around that. You have the same ability. I want to know what it is that my Aquarius can expect to happen within this next quarter going into a new year, because we're going far. Now, again, we have release coming through. Thank you. Releasing bad habits, old energy, fucked up cycles. We're getting rid of a lot of that. A lot of you have been taught to be a certain way. A lot of you have been, manipulated to think that this is who you have to be in order to get what you want. This is the type of person that you're going to attract because of your circumstances. A lot of you are changing your fucking circumstances, and anybody that doesn't like it can move on. You're releasing whatever does not fit within you and outside of you. She said, yes, say that shit. I mean that shit. I've never given a damn what people think about me. I've never given a damn what a person thought about me. I know that there's someone here so headstrong, honey, who can walk in a room and you ain't even have an opportunity to say a word first and heads are turning. Who the fuck is that? Pressure. Pressure. People can't stand the fact that you just come with such confidence. And for those of you rebuilding your confidence, I love that too, because it is normal. I've seen this vision of somebody just crying and having a moment to themselves where they're like, I really want shit to change for me. And I have to stop for a second and tell you that things are actually changing. You're not going to be stuck in this position. This isn't this isn't the final step in your life. But let's get back to it. People cannot stand your authenticity right now, Aquarius. So many of you dream so damn big, it's like, yeah, that's cool. Keep dreaming. Oh no, baby. Dreams turning into reality. Those people will just have to sit on the sidelines and watch how you work. We have intuition showing that. You know what's for you. It's not for other people to know what's for you, but you know what's for you. You don't know how to treat me, so I'm supposed to treat other people fucked up because I've been hurt. No, I'm not stopping who I am. If you're a good person, continue to be a good person. Because people hurt you, they're expecting a response from you. They're expecting for you to lower the vibration that they absolutely are inspired by, because they want to have a moment of seeing if they can get you out of character for someone here. Absolutely not. It's not gonna work, babe. It's not gonna work. We have creativity coming through. Again, your authenticity, your ability to lead and create something is inspiring to people. You're gonna continue to do big things. Whatever it is that you are focused on right now becomes big. This is gonna be your breaking point. Whatever it is that you are putting off, you need to pick back up. Get to it. We have awareness coming through. Yes, Spirit, we know. Be aware of those that are snakes in tall grass. We know that you're not fearful of anything. You're not afraid in many cases to move forward. We're not necessarily afraid to move forward. Sometimes we become afraid of the outcome, like how is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? You don't need to worry about either. Just know that it's going to happen. But you do need to be very aware, keeping that third eye open, tapping into your pineal gland. Being able to walk through the dark is a fucking, it's a gift. It's a superpower. To be able to navigate through darkness, through chaos, through toxicity, through someone's dim ass light. It's a gift to be able to have the ability to make it through very dark situations, which many of you have overcome. Many of you have made it through the craziest of crazy storms. People want to see you fail. Let's get straight to it. Let's be honest. Let's be straightforward as we typically are. People don't want to see you win right now, especially not right now. Oh my God. Right now is crazy. Especially when you're happy and you already make the hard shit look good. But when you're happy and it's a genuine happiness and you're really just flourishing without a fuck in the world, baby, you're a blessing. Not in disguise. You're a blessing straightforward. You're a blessing as you've been. People have always known that there's been something about you. And some people were just afraid. Not afraid because, you know, you're a blessing, but afraid because they don't know where they fit in. People have to adapt to your energy. It's not you lowering your vibrations or, you know, again, dimming your light to sink in with other people. No, this has everything to do with people trying to figure out, oh my God, Aquarius is a lot. And I love to tell people all the time, take this with you everywhere you go. I'm pushing it on you. If you're too much for people, allow them to find less. Let that shit sink in. If you're too much, find less. If I'm too much, find less. You want to manipulate somebody? Manipulate that person over there. I don't wish that on nobody. I hope that, you know, all people come to terms with being able to, you know when a person is fucking them over. But you can't do it to me. I'm too blessed. Someone here is too blessed. Turning nothing into something is shaking the fucking table for people. You make shit happen. Like you truly know how to make shit happen. And it does really suck, Aquarius, that you constantly have to go through the ups and downs with people. It sucks that you have to go through you know, very fucked up cycles with people who aren't in their true, you know, walking within their truth. Okay, we have divinity coming through. This is someone who, being you are the someone who starts to align with the things that are definitely for you. We have universal wisdom. The universe does not play about you. I want you all to be mindful of the things that you say. Your words mean everything. Your words mean everything. Everything that you want to do, you're going to do. Don't stop your process to push someone else who's never even... Y'all know where I'm going with it. Y'all giving people too much time. This is about you. This season is you season. Quarter 4 is go hard or miss out. Go hard or miss out. Never allow a person to make you feel like them, especially when the fucking vibration is low. Only encounter... You know, only allow yourself to stick and encounter conversations that inspire you. Aquarius, that's what we're known for. We're known to inspire. We're learned to use our creativity to make magic. And even when you're going through hard times, because there's a lot of you going through a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit going on. I mean, a lot of bullshit. I don't even want to. I'm gonna have to tap into another video to really break down for some of you who really needed clarity. But I know for a fact that I'm gonna, of course, I'm going to meet my divine. I've been doing this series for the past month, connecting with the people who are really ready to transition, doing personal readings for those that are really ready to have a clear understanding as to what's getting ready to happen in their life. Because for many of us, it is unclear. You feel something good getting ready to happen, but you need to know why it's happening and how you're able to maneuver swiftly with it. Why things are happening is scraping the surface. So many of you are getting ready to uncover something about yourself that's going to be life-changing. And I do know when the time is right, of course, I will be interacting with those of you. It's been so many of you. We did so many readings last week. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of y'all. I can't even, honestly, I could probably go through my calendar. It was so many readings that I did. I was surprised I had the energy to keep going. But it wasn't just me. It was the positivity in a lot of these conversations and the fact that everybody was on the same page with what they want during this time. I couldn't believe the amount of positivity that went into good energy. People being like, I'm ready, Kia. Tell me what I need to know. And then came back to me this week like, you're fucking crazy. Everything that we talked about is happening fast as hell. So many of you. And I love when I have good feedback stories. I love the fact that many of you are getting out of just the fucked up space and being able to really understand how to use your power and maneuver things to work out for you. A lot of other people's energy have been placed on you. It's not that you're even going through your own bullshit. You're going through other people's bullshit. That cycle stops now. I will say in the midst of this, if you would like a personal reading, I do have my calendar open. I am honestly making it a very... my mornings are open for the next couple of days. So I am so happy about this because my weekends have only been open. So if you're an early riser and you're looking to do a reading, I have 30 minutes for $80 and I have an hour for $150. That's what it's been. I've heard, oh, you're that's not bad at all. And it's like, that's not why I'm doing it. I don't need to charge $300, $400, $500 for a reading to get a message across. That is just to, of course, stamp for my time, to make sure that I can get to every individual that I'm supposed to get with. Spirit's gonna guide the right people to me. Straight up. I don't have to worry about that. And we're gonna work through the motions together. That's why my readings are dope as fuck. And we have video chat readings. I don't wanna do the email and text thing. I'm getting straight to the point. Let's go ahead and hop on this video and let's have a real conversation. My readings are therapeutic. Yeah, so if you're not ready, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. But I do know a lot of you are in this space of needing to know exactly what to expect of not only the outcome or, the things that you're manifesting, but what you should expect of yourself through the process. A lot of you are wanting to know whether or not, certain people should be in your life, if you should, transition into new careers. What's getting ready to happen in order for you to become the successful person that you've been born, that you were born to be. There's no question as to whether you're supposed to be successful or not. Yes, many of you are, but there's always room for more. There's always room for growth. You know what I mean? I will say firsthand, because I know a lot of you haven't been acknowledged in this way, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because I feel it and I see it, and I see things that most people don't see, which is why I'm able to do what it is that I do. I have the utmost respect for someone taking the higher road in a situation here, whatever that means, you taking a different route, not reverting back to your old ways, because that is going to be that's going to be where good karma meets you. A lot of you have been able to really go there, but you chose not to. You're growing. You're growing. Shun, don't cry. But crying is good. I love shedding a few tears here and there. I just see the light in so many people. And the crazy thing is I'm able to see a light within people that I haven't even met yet. But what I do know is that Aquarius in general, even if you're not an Aquarius, because there's a lot of people that I say all the time jump in here, they're not even Aquarius. They're Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, whatever. Maybe you have it in your chart. I don't know why I chose those. But whoever is encountering this video is encountering this video because you're elevating. You're growing in a way that other people don't even understand. I'm talking about fighting demons, honey. Fighting crazy shit. You are growing, and it's inspiring energy to me. Put your birthday in the comments. See how many birthday twins you got. You most definitely a star. She's open for readings. Bad neighbor. Will my rent go up? Oh shit. Speaking highly of yourself and your circumstance, speak of your goals as if you are in them presently, because you are on your way. Absolutely. King, you already know what it is. King is literally like, he's another person that's like my damn Bible. What's that? Rockabrazi. I always gotta say his name like that when I see him because I just think his name is dope as fuck. What if we all have that gift? You do. I'm gonna tell you right now before I let you guys go. You guys all have a gift. 2/18, February 3rd. I'm February 3rd. Who has my birthday? And the crazy thing is, you know what I'm saying, we could skip every other season. We could skip every other zodiac. We're pulling up on Aquarius season gifted. A lot of y'all are coming into this season with some bread, with some money, new opportunities, new house, new car, new relationship. Shit is looking real up. And I'll be damned if we revert back to feeling like we don't deserve to celebrate ourselves every day, even before and after birthdays. That's the one thing that, again, most people can't stand about Aquarius is that we celebrate every damn day that we can. Every day is my goddamn birthday if you let me have it. I mean, you know, not to take the light from anybody because that ain't me at all. But, baby, I'm going to celebrate me by any means necessary. I'm going to celebrate me every time. You mad because I'm happy? Shame on you. Find something better to do. Find somebody else to play with. Claiming that, as you should. Age of Aquarius. We're in this for the next decade. Age of Aquarius is not going to stop. This is why it's so important for you guys to understand aligning yourself with your true self, asking for things specific, being very specific about what it is that you expect of yourself is definitely important right now because we're in the age of Aquarius. Look up the age of Aquarius. Take the time to look up the age of Aquarius. Understanding exactly who you are, your placement, your power. You got to get to know yourself. You got to understand that this shit is very, very real. When you ask for something, you better be ready for it. When you speak certain things into your space, you better be ready for it. When you ask for things to be removed out of your life, you better be ready for that. You better be ready for it. You better know that you deserve way more than what you've been given. So many people have been giving you the bare minimum, if nothing at all. Absolutely not. You deserve the fucking world, and shame on people for making you feel like you don't deserve that. You know what it is that you want, and you know what it is that you deserve. And we're not settling for less. Like I said, if I'm too much, find less. There's less out there for sure. There's people who are gonna give you just that. Keep dreaming big. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Yesenia. I have grown a lot. I have grown a lot, and I'm proud of myself for it, which is, I wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. This is a us thing. When I hop on here, I don't do this for just me. I do this for us, and I feel like, again, people be shocked as fuck that they can come to my page and see nothing but positive comments. You might get a lot of trolls here and there, you know, or just people who ain't got no business. So, you know, what better business to mine than mine? But it's all positivity, and we're doing this together. We're growing together. We're accomplishing a lot of things together. We're teaching each other things. I've accomplished a lot in things that I'm not afraid to share. So many gatekeepers in the world. I don't have time for that. I'm going to grow whether I give people the knowledge or not, but I would prefer to give people the knowledge because I want people to succeed just as much as I can. I don't have a hateful heart. So I'm willing to give free game. I don't have to charge for everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and a lot of other people. I'm not worried about that. But if you want a reading, Y'all gotta just understand, I can't split myself into 7. If I could, I definitely would, because we would get the show rocking and rolling for everybody at one time. But you guys are inspiring me on a daily basis. Someone here, I like to do this because I know that Aquarius, we have a hard time finding our tribe for one, but we also have a hard time talking to people, feeling like we're able to talk to people who are really gonna understand. We go through a lot of shit silently. Someone here just went through some shit in silence, and that shit hurt to the core, because it's like, had you been able to express that, you may have been able to handle it in a different way. Everybody's expecting you to be so strong and so straightforward and all of this extra. Everybody's expecting you to always handle it. Sometimes I don't even want to think. Sometimes I just want to just chill. I don't even want to fucking think that deep. But being the intellectual being that you are and the healer that you are, it's an unfortunate gift that we're given. It is very hard for us to find a safe place within other people, because we're that safe place for others. Who's going to protect you? When you start to maneuver into new relationships, new friendships, that is the one question you should be asking people. What are your intentions with me? What do you want with me? What can you do for and with me? Those are not bad questions to ask. What are you doing here? I think it's very important to know the intentions that people have set, so that way when they do tell you, you can hold them accountable to that. And when they fuck up, you can say that it came from them. It wasn't your choice that they fucked at. You gave them a clear understanding in the beginning. You even warned some people. Straightforward. If they fuck up, they didn't really care. They didn't take into consideration that you were being honest with them in that moment, because you give a fuck about you more than anything. I can love you, but I'ma always love me more. I may be good at what I do, but I can be better elsewhere if you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, appreciate what I'm able to apply to this table. If you feel like you want the spotlight and you can't have it when I'm there, you need to dive a little deeper within yourself to see why it is that you're comparing yourself to someone that you're not. You're competing with someone that you don't even compare to. There's so many people in competition with you when you don't even know it. What the fuck? Like, what do you want me to do? Change who I am? I was born this way. Every single one of you in here, 67 people in here right now. Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we got 67 of y'all. Give me the 60 thumbs up. It matters when y'all do that, because it shows me that you guys are activating the energy. It shows me that you are truly in high belief of yourself. It tells me that you're connecting with yourself on a level where your spirituality is by far, I'm talking about, ahead of the game. People don't like you and don't even know you. Power. Power. It's very powerful to not have a conversation with someone and they already have an opinion. Whether that opinion came from someone else or just, you know, your energy is just overpowering, you walk in with a power that is very hard for people to understand. And the thing is, if they were comfortable within themselves, it's not even something that they have to think about understanding. It's just something that they fall in line with. I think people secretly love you and will never tell you. There's a lot of people who really want to get to know you, who want to be cool with you, who want to be, you know, your homie, who want to be your friend, and they are just nervous when it comes to you. That's their problem, babe. That's their problem. That's their problem. I've loved watching your growth. We've seen that. Thank you, dear. Aquarius dealing with narcissistic Virgo. Jesus. We are friends. We are friends, Shinla. We are definitely friends. Hey, I'm really struggling right now. I was just wondering if you had anything to say. Laugh by us off. You're stunning, by the way, and I'm a Libra. I'm actually posting a Libra reading tomorrow. I love that. You may have to replay this, because something that I've said, if you caught the end of this, something that I said may have helped you. I accept all people. I accept all people. Y'all so territorial. My Aquarius is so territorial. I love y'all though. Book me, period. If you would like to book a reading, though, on a serious note, you can book a reading with me through my Instagram. Like I said, I have my mornings available, and I actually have tomorrow morning available. I think tomorrow I have 3-hour readings available from the morning to the afternoon, but I am available for 30-minute readings as well. I have maybe 4 readings that I already have set in stone, but I'm doing hella readings. Like I said, I'm overexhausting myself, but it doesn't feel like I'm overexhausting myself. I'm just going hella hard. Again, hour readings 150, 30 minutes 80. Like I said, if it's not your time, it's not your time, but for whoever it is time, this shit is getting ready to take off. I'm so ready and so hungry to dive deeper and really get a better understanding for a lot of you. I just love when we have our readings, because the readings be very, very real. I'm talking about, we've cried together, we've laughed together, we've gone through every single emotion together during these personal readings, because it's very personal to the person. A lot of this is very general, but it's definitely a time. It's definitely a time. Aquarius is aliens. We're awkward as fuck, and that's why people love us. I definitely agree. Tired of having to do stuff all the time. Yeah, you shouldn't have to be, that guarded. I expect the worst out of everyone, so I never get disappointed. I agree to a certain extent, but I want to rephrase that. I hold no expectation really with people. I found that I was always looking for myself in everybody else, and you can't do that. I can't expect people to respond or react the way that I would, being the logical, way of working things through. You can't expect you out of other people. And when you're a good person, you have to understand again that not everybody has the same level of understanding as you do. So it's not, not believing in people. I believe that there is somewhat of good in all people. You know what I'm saying? But that's not for me to really come to terms with and figure out. People have to let themselves unfold. But when a person shows you who they are, you believe them. You know what I'm saying? So I give everybody the benefit of the doubt before I just make a true hard judgment on separating myself from an energy that I do feel is not fitting. But I give everybody the same opportunity to be 1,000 with me and be honest and be real. And when you show me that you just aren't capable of doing so, we go our separate ways. No hard feelings attached. You know what I'm saying? The best thing about Aquarius is that we know how to detach good as fuck. It hurts sometimes, but we know how to do it. And we bounce right back every time. We're going to bounce right back every single time. It's not about, like I said, proving a point to nobody. It's about making sure that you're accomplishing the things that you truly have set for yourself. So I just want to say, we've been in here for almost an hour. I love you all. I really, really do. And I cannot wait to see who is ready for their moment of clarity and truth, who hops into my inbox. If you don't have Instagram, feel free to book a reading. Again, this is a video chat, so a Google Meets link is sent to you in order for us to get connected at the time and date that we do set. It's real. It's us having a real conversation. It's you getting able, it's you being able to meet me and me having the honor to meet you as well. So, we go into it, we dive deep, we dive into some things that you haven't really been prepared for. But that's the whole point of growing, is learning where we're coming from and understanding where we're going. I can't wait to encounter this with you guys. I've come very, very far in my accomplishments, and I want to be able to share that and put that good energy off on everybody else, teaching people how to become, bigger than even they understand, and giving people, again, free knowledge and free game on how to do so. My life is good, and it wasn't always this feeling, that came with it. I've gone through a lot of shit too, and I'm still going through shit. I'm human, no one's perfect, but I can honestly say that I have the ability to make anything fucking happen and anything shake, and I'm willing to teach y'all how to do so, because you deserve that. So I will see you guys, honestly, in the next video. Thank you, subscribing, go to sleep, get out of here, Gabriel. Even the haters love us, I know. And sometimes I be like, just let the people talk in the comments, because without the trolls, what would we do? Yo, I'm new. What about Aquarius in Jersey building? Let's try to act intelligent like this. Richard, we love you too, boo. You don't have to try to act intelligent, babe. This is not the space for this. Jesus is the only way to God. Yeah, y'all getting too crazy for me. I love God. Jesus know who I am, honey. I am a gift from the heavens above. I love of you all, and I hope that you guys have a great week. We're moving through the week. The shit is amazing. We're moving through the damn week, and I'm like, it's been a week. But I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. I plan to see you guys too this week. We're doing a lot of videos. We have a lot to get out. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Chest of Hearts, it's going to be listed in my bio below, or my description box below. That's the channel where I do general reads as well as specific signs, other signs other than Aquarius, so that way you can get acquainted with the other energies within your chart. Make sure you guys tune into that, and I'll see you guys later. We out.